Right, I'm actually checking two cameras today. I have myself a new, well, it's new to me anyway, Canon Legria R406, which I think is going to be my main camera from now on, and my old Praktica that has an amazing picture on it, but that crap sound it keeps picking up with the auto-focusing. So I've got a external microphone to see if it does any good. So we shall see how it acts. Right, let's lift this down. And we'll give it a go. We'll try the old one. Would help if I turn the microphone on. Right, we'll try the old with the external mic first. And we'll see how we get on with that while that's recording. We can now use this one for the same test. Right, so let's go and just throw this together and see what it comes out like. Right, before I go in and edit this, I want to see if I can find out what exactly is wrong with me sun visor lights. Why I can't get them to come on. So we'll have a little look at that first, because otherwise it'll bug me. And it'll bug me and bug me and bug me, and I'll only have to come out and do it again anyway, so I might as well do it while I'm out here. But I think I've done this strap up a bit too good. There you go. The problem I have now is because I've wrapped all the because I've wrapped all the wires, it's actually knowing what one is what. If you know what I mean, Harry. I'm pretty sure it was auxiliary 2. And auxiliary 2 don't seem to be doing anything. I'm hoping I haven't pulled the plugs apart because it's got on an extension. Bloody working now, look. Wouldn't work outside. Now they come on, they won't go off. Oh, they're being pain, ain't they? They're being a pain, they be. So they do look like they're working when they feel like it. Why is that working the lights? That shouldn't be working. Oh, that is the lights. But that should be them. Right, so it's definitely that one. What is the matter with it? Very strange. Well, the only explanation can be is there's a dodgy wire somewhere. Where is the question? Pretty sure that's them. Yep, that's definitely them. So it isn't that battery, which I didn't think it was. It don't look anything loose under there at all. So they've come on. There must be a loose wire somewhere. But they seem to be working now. I hope these cameras are working now and that something's being picked up. So have a look what this camera picked up. So we have the lights on the top, the lights over the wheel arch, roof lights, also two that you can't pick up with here, headlights, hazard lights. These get brighter and off. Strobes. Main beam, but front spots really. Right, everything gone. Almost everything gone. Everything gone. Looks weird here, where it goes up and across. looks like two big gaps, but there ain't a big gap. It's just the way it goes up and round. Oh, another job done. Shut up. Oh, can't have. It's a bit weird when you put it all on switches. There's certain things you learn if you got full beam on and you try and turn your lights on, the engine starts. If you've got full beam on and you try and put your hazard lights on, your ruler goes off. So you can put your hazard lights on, then you can put your full beam on. Because you've mucked around with all the, if you imagine where all your sticks are and where your trim switches are and everything. Well, being digital, there ain't no real trim switches, so it is a bit strange and takes a bit of getting used to. The trouble is, when you don't use it for a little while, you forget what does what, because the nature of the hobby, the nature of how you wire things up, everything's different. So it's not, in my case, it's not very often you get two that are wired up exactly the same and work exactly the same. So every time you get it out, because you ain't used it for a little while, it's like you're it's like the first time you've used it. And people sit there scratching their heads thinking, is it actually yours? And this one definitely is mine. Most of it built, scratch built with these hands. This is definitely a custom job. I did say on my last video, I did make a mistake. I do that sometimes, I am human. I know it's hard to believe, but I did say that this was built on a King Hauler chassis, and it's not. If you look closely, you can see it's built on a Grand. I'll start again, because like I said, I make mistakes because I'm an idiot. It's made on a Night Hauler chassis. Not a King Hauler, not a Grand Hauler, not a Scania, a Volvo or anything else. A Night Hauler chassis. You can actually see, if you look at a Night Hauler, you can work out that the fuel tanks, and on the other side the I think it's part of the steps on the original, but on here it's just like a toolbox where the on-off switch and everything is for the MFC, is in exactly the same position it would be on a on a Night Hauler. That looks crap, because basically it is a Night Hauler. With a few modifications. So all them people that asked, can you put a Euro cab on an American chassis? The answer is definitely yes, because I've done it at least 2 times. maybe 3, but definitely 2, because you've got this one and you've got the this one is on an Aeromax. So like I said, the answer is definitely yes, but it's not a straight fit. It does take some work, because the other thing you have to look at is on an American truck, let's say, the bumper is right in front of the front wheel. What you can't see, no good me pointing if you can't see it, is it? Right, the bumper comes literally here where this step is on a night hauler and a king hauler. Yeah, it's a little bit forward, it's about here on a king hauler, but it's within where this bottom step is. So obviously this is more, you've got the wheel arch, the steps, then the bumper. The cab is forward a bit, so it's not literally a case of just putting in the cross member, screwing it all together. It won't work if you do that. You do have to do a few little modifications. Not many. I made my own cross member to go at the front, just to extend it a bit. But you can use spacers. There's all sorts of crap you can get nowadays. Sometimes I like the challenge of making it myself, seeing if I can do it. Not just, I've got no problem with people just buying things, because we all have to buy things occasionally, but it does annoy you sometimes when you listen to people and it's, oh, I couldn't make that. Well, if you've never tried, how do you know? Some things ain't as hard as they seem. You just have to use a bit of imagination, read a book or watch a video or something, and you get an idea. It's when it's just, oh, I couldn't do that. You've never tried. How would you know you can't do it? Give it a go, find out. If you can't do it, at least you've tried. It's just the not trying part. It's just each to their own. It's just me, I guess. I personally like solving a problem without buying a part that someone else has solved the problem for me. I like to try and do it myself. Like I say, if you can't, then you can't, but at least you've tried, so then you buy the part to solve the problem. Right, that's done, working. Paint's a bit cracked on here, but then that's the trouble of using old cabs. No matter how much you rub them down, you've only got to have the slightest little bit left on, but it's a working machine, it's not just come out of a showroom. So it will do. Right, I think that's it. I'm going to end it there, edit these videos, see if that other camera, the old camera, works with that microphone on it. I've got a feeling all it's going to do is show a picture and no sound. The microphone was cheap, was only about a tenner. I have ordered an half decent one, so when that turns up we'll see, but it's not one that sits on the top, it's one that plugs in with a long lead, so you can sort of clip it on your shirt and talk, if you know what I mean. So that might be a better option if I'm doing this more often, or if I do this again. But I have got a new camera, this one. Well, like I say, it's new to me. It was eBay buy, second hand, but it looks brand new. There ain't a mark on it. I don't think it was used, because when it come, even the battery was still in wrapped in the plastic. It was still sealed, so it's probably an unwanted gift or something. But it was cheap, a lot cheaper than it would have been if I'd have bought it new, let's put it that way. So it will do me, and it does seem like a nice camera, and hopefully the sound is alright on this one. I guess we'll find out in 2 hours past the freckle. When it's all edited and up, and we'll see. If it's crap, I won't put it on. If you're watching it, it didn't come out too bad. Right, thanks for watching. If you like, hit the like. If you didn't, don't really care. See you on the next one.